Persimmons. They are not only tasty but also packed with the nutrients that can benefit your health in many ways. In this video, I will tell you everything about persimmons and why you should eat them every day. Dear friends, please subscribe to my channel if you still have not done so and hit the like button and the bell not to miss the new videos on my channel. Persimmons are the national fruit of Japan. They are usually in season between September and December. They are packed with vitamins which our body desperately needs in cold autumn and winter months. Persimmons are a good source of potassium, phosphorus, and vitamin C. They are also high in vitamin A, manganese, and magnesium. Persimmons are an excellent source of powerful antioxidants. Antioxidants protect our cells against free radicals. Antioxidants reduce inflammation and protect brain health. Persimmons are very good for our heart health. They may protect against heart disease. Eating persimmons every day actually reduces the amount of bad cholesterol in our body. In addition, this reduces the risk of chronic heart diseases like hypertension and stroke. Moreover, the high amounts of potassium in persimmon helps in blood circulation. Therefore, this can reduce the risk of hypertension or high blood pressure. Persimmons are a great source of fiber, which means they help to fight constipation and keep your digestive tract healthy. One persimmon contains 6 grams of fiber. That's nearly a quarter of the daily recommended amount of fiber for women. Persimmons may improve our joint health. Since they can decrease inflammation, they are good for people with arthritis. They help to keep your joints and ligaments strong, and having strong joints helps prevent injuries like sprains, strains, and tears. Persimmons can help to keep your eyes healthy and promote greater eye health. Persimmons are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, which are carotenoid antioxidants that help to fight against age-related macular degeneration. As I told in the beginning of this video, persimmons contain high concentrations of vitamin A, and consuming vitamin A benefits eye health by supporting the functions that enable normal vision. Vitamin A also helps people to see better in the dark and boosts the immune system. Studies have shown that vitamin A also prevents vision disorders like cataracts. Persimmons are a great remedy for skin problems, such as pimples, scarring, blemishes, uneven pigmentation, and eczema. That is due to their anti-inflammatory properties. Persimmons are great for detoxifying our body and keeping our liver healthy, and this way also promoting a healthy, radiant skin. By the way, persimmons can also be applied topically as a facial mask. You can actually eat persimmon fruit in a variety of ways. To eat persimmon on its own, you can cut them into slices as you can see in the video, or slice them in half and scoop out the flesh with a spoon. Or you can eat them like an apple. Or you can also make a persimmon juice. The best way actually to start your day is to add sliced persimmons to your yogurt or cereal or pancakes or French toast, for example. But it's better not to eat persimmons on an empty stomach because it may cause symptoms like nausea and even vomiting. So preferably the best way to eat persimmons is later in the day as a mid-morning or evening snack. But again, do not eat persimmons late at night because eating foods like that late at night can also cause a spike in blood sugar, and as a result this would increase energy in the body and leads to your inability to fall asleep. Concerning side effects, persimmons may cause allergies in some people. Additionally, excessive consumption of persimmons can also lead to intestinal blockages, diarrhea, vomiting, and other types of stomach-related problems. Therefore, it is best to eat only one persimmon in a day. Also, you should not eat persimmons if you are taking medication for high blood pressure or slowing down blood clotting. It's okay for people with diabetes to eat persimmons. That's because they have a low glycemic index and high dietary fibers. Therefore, this prevents blood sugar from increasing a lot. It is also safe to eat persimmons during pregnancy. Since they have many nutrients and vitamins, they benefit health of a pregnant woman. So it's really great to eat persimmons every day because they are really high in vitamin C and that boosts our immunity, especially during the cold season. And just one small interesting fact about persimmons that you definitely didn't know. It is interesting, but persimmons have long been associated with forecasting winter weather. It is unclear how winter forecasts became associated with persimmon fruit, but here are the details. If you split a persimmon seed, the interior part of a seed will reveal a fork, a spoon, or a knife. So, according to the legend, the image of a spoon indicates that the upcoming winter will feature an abundance of heavy, wet snow. A fork predicts light and powdery snow, while a knife forecasts a winter with bitter, icy winds. But to predict the weather in your area, the persimmon has to be locally grown. It's not gonna work if you just buy a persimmon at the supermarket. In this way, it's not going to predict the weather in your backyard. But anyway, it's always interesting to discover some unusual properties in our favorite fruit. Another interesting fact is that persimmon seeds were used as buttons in the South of America during the Civil War. And what is also interesting that while there are about 2,000 varieties of persimmons, there are only two types of commercially available persimmons, Hachia and Fuyu. The genus name of a persimmon tree is Diospyros. It's Greek for food of the gods. And the last thing, just for you to know, in the Buddhist religion, persimmons are a symbol of transformation. In China, they are an auspicious gift to newlyweds to celebrate eternal love. So, my dear friends, I also wish you eternal love, strong health, and joy of life. Stay strong, enjoy your life, eat persimmons every day, and keep watching my videos.